What is up, you guys? Welcome to your 25th tutorial of programming in C. And guys, in all the previous tutorials which you have been watching, we have just used one function and it's called main function. Why? Because our compiler pretty much scans the whole program and it searches for the main function first and it runs the main function first. So what we can actually do is that we can actually create our own function. We can name it what we want to, and we can actually code whatever we want to. And when we call that function inside our main function, the code which we have mentioned for our function will run. Pretty confusing, huh? Let me just show you one example. But before showing any of these examples, there are four types of functions, and these four types of functions are based on the type of the function, whether it returns a value to another function or whether it has any parameters. Okay, so based on these two conditions, there are four types of function. The four types of functions are no return type and no parameters, no return type and with parameters, no parameters and with return type, and the last one will be with return type and with parameters. So in this tutorial I'll just show you the first type, that is no return type and no parameters. That is, the function will not return any value to the main function, and it won't really have any parameters. All right, now the parameters are what you type in these brackets in any function. So to get started, we actually need to declare the name of the function. So we can actually declare it here if we want to. And for no return type, we type a void, of course. Void means that it won't return anything, and literally anything, anywhere. Okay, just remember this when we talk about the functions which actually return the values. You will understand the meaning of void. Okay, so just stick around, and in this program I'll just make a function called add. Okay, I'm sorry, where the hell am I typing? Okay, I'll just make a function called add, and of course it will have its brackets, and yeah, it will have a semicolon for now. So what this line will mean is that, okay, we will declare a function called add. And remember, this is not a predefined function. We can actually name this anything we want. And void means that it won't return anything. Okay, so we actually go down here, we come out of our main function, and we create our add function here. So we type, I'm sorry, first we have to type void and then add, and here we code what the add will actually do. Let me get some space first. Okay, that's better. Okay, so here we will actually type what add will do. When we call add in the main function, it will go directly here, and whatever we type the codes in here will run. Let me just printf a statement for now, and after the printing is done, we will actually code the program. Okay, this is add function. That's how it works, and let's call our add function here. Okay, so now what will happen is that our compiler will start. Okay, it will start the main function first, and while running the main function, it will come across this line, and this line pretty much means, okay, now go to add function. So our compiler will go to add function, and this is the add function. We have set the return type to void, that is, it won't return any value inside the main function. It will run the code itself independently. So this code means this code only has the one line which says printf. This is the add function, this is add function. So let's run and see if it works. Yeah, this is add function. So it pretty much prints out this is add function inside the add function when we call it. Okay, this is how you call a function. And remember, always remember, please remember, we can actually name this anything we want. The rules for naming it are same as identifiers. You remember when we used to declare a variable, we had some rules. The same rules are applicable for naming the functions as well. So let's just create the code to actually add the numbers. So let's store this in ABC, and let's print out a statement for our users to enter two numbers, and let's put it on a new line. Let's use our awesome function scanf and 2%ds. Don't forget our ampersand. This is the simple add program we are creating. Okay, so C is equals to A plus B, enter, and let's print out the value of C. So the sum is %d, and we print out C. This is the simple add function we created. Let's run and see what happens. Okay, enter two numbers, 3, enter 4, enter, and the sum is 7, right? So what it does is that, okay, it calls the add function and then it goes to the add function down here. Now all the code in here runs because we have called the function inside the main function. All right, that's actually it, I think. You might be clear with functions for now. I know this void is confusing, but trust me, in the couple of next tutorials, you will be clear with it. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So thanks for watching, and we meet in the next video.